Previously in this channel I explored various two-dimensional chess variants and I also solved one-dimensional chess. But what about zero dimensions? Well, by definition, zero dimensions are just a single point, which in chess means just one square. But can you play chess using only one square? Well, strictly speaking, you cannot do much. You can place a piece on the square and call this a draw. So you have to think a bit outside of the box, or the square in this case. So what about if you treat this game like a game of cards? For example, let's say you have two players, player A and player B. Both of them get a king of each color, and they also get 5 other random pieces of any color. And in the center, in the only active square, you also have to place a random chess piece. Now one of the two players has to go first. Let's say they cause a toin or something, and let's say that player B has to play first. Now the rule is that you have to capture this piece, but you have to use a piece of equal or lower value. For example, player B can capture with the knight, and now player A can also capture with the black knight. That's okay, we can continue with the bishop. Black bishop takes, and now player B has a problem. Well, first of all, he has no more white pieces. You cannot use your kings. We will come back to that later on. So you have to draw another piece. Let's say player B gets an extra white pawn. Remember, this drawing of pieces will be at random. Like when you play cards, you shuffle them and you get a random card. This is the same thing. So now player B has an extra piece, but it is player A's turn. And player A can capture this bishop with its own bishop. Player B can capture with the knight. And now player A has also a problem because yes, he has a white queen, but the queen is a higher value piece. You still have to capture, but you must also draw another piece. Let's say player A gets a rook, which is not a good piece because the rook is also a high value piece. And look at player B, he has 3 pawns, which is very good for him. You can capture the queen with the black pawn. Now again, player A has to capture, but again, player A has to draw another piece. Let's say he gets a black pawn. We have takes. No more white pieces for player A, so let's say he draws another knight. But now it's too late. We have takes, and now, as player A has no more pieces, he gets to use his king. And once you take with a king, this is game over. So that's why you have 2 kings of each color, so you can use either of them to finish the game. Of course, this game was just an example. You can alter the rules to make it more interesting. For example, you can only have 1 king of each color, and you can add many more other rules. But that was my main idea on how you could possibly play zero-dimensional chess. Yes, it's not quite zero-dimensional, but since it has only 1 active square, I think it counts. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this chess variant. Let me know what other chess variant would you like me to cover. But anyway, for today, that was it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.